we normally go around and introduce each other. All the new friends can introduce themselves. We do that. We can do that. But before that, I want to see if there are any questions about the course itself, anything that you want us to tell you that's missing, any communication gap and all might be there. So please feel free to raise your hand and ask those questions. And after that, if you have a few minutes, few of you who are willing to introduce yourself, please do so.
Good morning, Guruji. I'm Ravi here, and I'm very pleased to be in this. This is my first class. I'm very happy to be here. And I know some of the Sanskrit words, but not have the full meaning of it. So if you could explain, or you could at least give a meaning of those words, it'll be easier for me to understand. So please just have that in the mind. Thank you.
Yeah. So yeah, that's a fine line that I have to tread, especially when you have people from different backgrounds. And I'll do that. I'll do that. And if I missed any word, you come back in satsang and ask the question. You mentioned this word called adrishta palam. What do you mean by adrishta? Like that, you're welcome to ask. So don't let a doubt linger for too long.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. So Raviji, tell me, where are you from and what are you doing?
Okay. Okay. I'm currently calling from Singapore, and I born in Tanjavur. And I know the background of Coimbatore and other places. I'm currently living in Singapore for 30 years with my family. And maybe my mother tongue is slightly different. You may know that. It's called Saurashtra. So I speak that for my mother tongue. My native language is that. Some of the Sanskrit word I could understand because the language has some resemblance between Sanskrit and Saurashtra. So I'm now retired, so I have more time to myself, and I think that's why I said, okay, I should be getting this to know about me. So that's the purpose of me there in the class.
Very good. And your children, are they also in Singapore?
My daughter is living with us here in Singapore, and my son is living in Canada, and he has two children. So I've been just 2 days ago, I just came back from my son's home from Canada. So it's a lot of time change difference. These few classes I'll be attending from Singapore for a couple of months. Then I'll be going back to India, Tanjavur, and I'll be listening through these classes from there.
Sure. Welcome. We have Shanti Kumar from in our class from Singapore, and I don't know if there's anybody else, but yeah, welcome, Raviji.
Thank you, Guruji.
Anybody else who wants to volunteer?
Dhanyawadaha, Guruji. Mama Nama Kumaraha. Kumar Iyer is my name. I am from Bangalore. Of course, my roots are in Kumbakonam. I came to Bangalore long back, so I'm a kind of converted Kannadiga right now. And my request is, if you can send the PDF form, or your somebody from the group, if they can post it again, because there are so many messages keep coming, and the one what you have mentioned would have I would have missed it. I think I would like to take a printout. And the starting class, I think it is I really enjoyed. There are a lot of, as you said, a lot of Sanskrit words coming in between, and that makes me more interesting in the class. And as far as the serious subject of Upanishads, and this is my first entry level, and I'm happy to get the guidance from you, actually, Guruji. And many of us in the group, we start learning, getting interest in this after our retirement or towards the retirement, and I'm fortunate to get that. And I have been exposing myself to the Gita and shlokas, other areas where as a young I missed many things in my life. So I'm trying to catch up before I pass away, whenever it comes, and try to learn as much as possible from the roots. And one thing what I very well interested is like when you give the examples from the Sanskrit, like because the challenge, like the one what you have mentioned about the the American child asking the mother, why did you do that? Why did you do that? Right? This kind of questions we get, and in my surroundings, they get this kind of questions. Why do that? And the one thing really I liked it is like that is, if you are doing that, you are a Hindu. You don't have to publish, you don't have to announce anywhere. The way, if I look at you and if you do that, and I know you come from that background, you come from that culture, and I'm looking forward to learn that kind of small things in our life. Thank you very much, Guruji. Dhanyawadaha.
Thank you. Welcome, Kumarji. Vijay Sethi, I think she wanted to. I saw her.
Yes. Namaskar, Guruji. I'm very
Namaste.
lucky to get into your class, and I really enjoyed this first session. I really enjoyed it very much. I'm Vijay Sethi. I'm living in Gurgaon, near Delhi, and I'm retired 10 years ago. And I got to know about this. I'm very lucky to have you as my teacher. And my one request, as one of the previous speakers said, I'm not comfortable with Sanskrit. I don't know Sanskrit at all. So if you can kindly just keep it in mind and explain in Hindi or English, that will be very. I'll be really grateful. I'll be really grateful. And this first session was really very interesting, very enjoyable. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Welcome. How did you hear about this, Vijayji?
I actually got to know one of my friends. You may be knowing Prema Ranganathan. She was my colleague. We worked together for 30 years. So she was the one who started these classes, and she introduced me to this. So that's how I came to know about it. And I feel so lucky to have her as my friend. Now she is my guru also. I attend her classes. She teaches Bhagavad Gita, Kathopanishad, then Vivek Churamani, and Vishnu Sahasranam.
Very good.
So I'm really enjoying all this. And as the previous person said, I also feel it's too late in the life, but never mind. I mean, whatever happens, it's okay. So whenever I was destined to get it, so it's never too late to learn anything.
Correct.
Thank
Very
you.
good.
Thank you.
Thank you for joining. We have Rukmani ji from Gurgaon. She
Yeah,
used to-
I met her. I happened to meet her day before at Sangeeta Verma's place. I was lucky, and she talked a lot about you, all of them. Myself, Prema, Sangeeta Verma, and Rukmani ji, we met the other day at Sangeeta's place.
Okay.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
all it's all pre-planned. Okay. I didn't know so much planning.
She just happened to Rukmini ji just happened to be in Gurgaon, so Sangeeta took the initiative, and we just got together and
Very
spent
good.
our time.
Very good. Very good.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you so
Your
much.
your name is Vijay, correct?
Vijay Sethi, yeah. I'm Punjabi. I live in Gurgaon. I got two sons. The elder one is staying with me with his family, and the younger one is in Delhi. I got 4 grandchildren.
Nice. Nice.
Thank you so much. And as the previous speakers requested, it will be good to have that PDF which you said that the way we can make notes also, so I can get it spiral binding and then use it from the next class.
Yeah. So we'll do that. We'll have
Yeah, sure.
we'll send you all that information once again.
Sure.
So they say it is in the description of the WhatsApp group. I don't know if it is true or not, but
I think yesterday I saw that yesterday.
Guruji,
Yeah, yeah.
it's part of the confirmatory email when they registered.
Right. Oh yeah, I found it there. Yeah.
Now from there, the confirmatory email gives a link to the PDF. You can download and print it.
Sure. Oh, great.
It's the
Thank you.
confirmatory email on registration.
Okay.
so Narayan, I think it may be useful to put that link in the description itself for now.
We'll do that,
So that
Guruji.
they may or may not access the email. So
Yeah.
these
We'll do
days,
that.
those days we used to be very proud about email. Means email was a big thing those days.
Now WhatsApp is more convenient.
Yeah. Those days means what? 1980. 5, 6, when I was doing my master's in the US, that time email was just coming, and we used to email, and we used to find out how to email to India and all. Those things we were thinking, but very big it was. Anyway, this shows that everything is anityam. Everything being replaced. All right. Thank you.
Thank you
Vijay.
so much. Thank you.
Anybody else?
Namaste, Guruji.
Namaste.
I'm Momita. And sir,
Okay.
I came to know about your class from Naran sir and Meera ma'am. They're my guru in yoga, as well as I attend their classes. So I feel blessed to come and get teachings from you. I'm younger in age and knowledge compared to all other participants, but I feel blessed. Like your teachings have given me lot of mental strength. Whenever I feel low, I go through the recordings, past recordings, and every time it gives me some of the other new perspective to what you have said. Every time the same line, when I re-listen, I listen with a new understanding. And you make it so simple, like you do not have any like this person knows more, this person. Your approach towards everyone is so nice. That gives me you do not judge anyone whether somebody knows more or less. That puts me at ease when I come to your class, and I enjoy every moment, every second, every word you say. And thank you. My gratitude to Almighty that I have come and I'm attending the classes with you. Thank you so much, Guruji.
Thank you. And you are in Bangalore, correct, Mamitaji?
Yes, sir, I am. I stay near Naran sir's house.
Very good. Very good. Welcome. Sridharji, you were.
Yeah, Hari Om.
Yeah. Hari Om.
I live in Bangalore. I recently had good fortune of attending a Vedantic retreat with Narayan sir, and he was talking about this. So I have been doing some work, not work. I'm part of some study groups of Chinmaya Mission for the last 4-5 years. I am semi-retired. I had a company which I was running for some time. I still sort of help them. I have 2 children, one in Hong Kong and one in Toronto. I have one granddaughter. So making baby steps. Unfortunately, I do not know Sanskrit. So at the age of 71, I'm learning the alphabet. So sometimes I have challenges when you say some things, but I'm writing it down diligently. Hopefully, in the next 100 years, I will catch up. Hari Om.
Yeah. So one good thing about this course is Shankaracharya's work is all in Sanskrit only. It's not going to be in English. And so our challenge is to communicate all that in English. And so we'll have a lot of fun doing that. Yeah. Welcome. Anybody else who wants to volunteer? What you can do is you can raise your hand on the computer. There is a way to do it on Zoom. That's one way. Or you can unmute yourself. So what we'll do is in every class we will spend a few minutes like this, hearing from our friends, and then typically then this session after the class becomes a time to ask questions, clarify your doubts, and you'll see how it works. And many of your friends have already gone through this process. Normally, in the ashram, the way it used to work is we used to have a class in the morning, meditation class at 6:30 or something. 6:30 to 7 or 7:15, there is a meditation class, dhyanam. Then, then we used to go to the temple, and then we used to have breakfast. Okay. And then we will have another class. So Bhagavad Gita class, Upanishad class, then lunch, then Sanskrit class, then tea, and then some rest. Then again 4 o'clock Bhagavad Gita class, and then some rest, and then puja in the temple, and then dinner, and then satsang. 8 to 9 p.m. used to be the satsang. Okay? And so we used to ask all the questions we had. And it's a beautiful period. I used to enjoy all those satsang sessions because even if I never asked a question in that class, somebody else is asking a question, and that question becomes my question also. We will say, oh, I didn't think of that. Then it becomes our question. So it becomes everybody's question. And I learned a lot from these sessions. Because now the field is wide open, not just Mundakopanishad. Mundakopanishad is the key, that's a trigger. But anything can be asked. About Sanskrit, some questions can be there. So like this, it can be anything. About life, we have a lot of questions. So it becomes like the quote unquote practical aspects of the teaching, something like that. And so that's what we engage in after class. But now that since this is all online, we just keep the satsang right after class, so that so we don't have to worry about scheduling it for another time. Yeah, Bhamini ji, please go ahead.
Thank you, everyone, and thank you, Gurudev. My name is Bhamini Runa. I'm from Melbourne, Australia. I was born in Fiji, and I have 2 kids. I learned the Bhagavad Gita from Bal Vikas, and I learned few of the slokas that they thought were the most important. But then I read the Bhagavad Gita by myself at home. So that's my background.
Very good, very good. And again, where are you located, Bhamini ji?
Melbourne, but I was born in Fiji.
Born in Fiji, yeah. Very good. So you're able to follow my accent and things like that?
Oh, no problem.
Good. Thank you for joining, Bhamini. Good. So what we'll do is we can pause with that today and then resume classes. Our classes are going to be once a week at the same time. So hopefully that will be convenient to all of you. You can stay back for satsang, that'll be good. And generally, I have a dhyanam session. I teach dhyanam also for those who want to learn. So that typically happens every alternate Wednesday morning, Indian Standard Time. Okay. So we'll ask Vijay and Narayanan to post that schedule also. So periodically you'll see. So that's also a possibility for you. Good. So we'll turn down right now, and we'll meet in the next class.
Hariom.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Dhanvantaraye Amrita Kalasha Hastaya Sarvamaya Vinashanaya Trailokyanataya Shri Mahavishnave Namaha.